All right, this is James once again back from Saint Media Productions. I am at Nisi, going to feature the new Nisi T1.0 50 millimeter, and Kenji's here with me. Can you let me know, why did Nisi create this lens?
Yeah, because no one's got a good 50 millimeter T1.0 lens
No, they don't.
that you can afford to shoot on. And that this lens gives you a wonderful image wide open. Most of the lenses that we see that are in this kind of speed, the image falls apart when you get to 1.0, when you open up.
True.
And they're very hard to focus. It's an AC's nightmare to pull focus on such a fine depth of field.
I was going to get into that, but how is the chromatic aberration like at T1.0?
What chromatic aberration at T1.0?
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Can you tell me like the price point of it?
What would you guess? For a lens with almost no chromatic aberration,
He's looking different today.
wide at T1.0, no onion skinning in the bokeh, almost no breathing.
2,300, I'm guessing.
Ooh, you're very, very close. For 50, we can get in line for only $50 for this lens, and then when this comes out in August, $27.99 for this.
$27.99?
Yep.
Perfect. So I own another set of lenses, which I'm not going to discuss now. But as soon as I seen that Nisi had a T1, I was like, oh, I would at least have to purchase at least a 50 and a 24 for creative purposes. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when are you guys going to release the
others?
Yeah.
Well, we're planning on having this set expand to at least 2 additional focal lengths. Right now, the 50 is clearly coming. This one's coming in August. And then we're here at NAB taking feedback on what those additional couple focal lengths should be.
24? Okay, and then what? Go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead with that.
That's actually a really good suggestion. I'd probably look at something around that myself, and maybe like a 35-ish or somewhere in that space.
Well, if you're
kind of in between.
If you're only coming out with 3, it has to be a 20 or 24, and then the other one has to be maybe a 70, 75, because you can't do 24, 35, and 50.
So we have been getting a lot of suggestions for like a 75, 85, somewhere in that space, which is certainly
40 is also
a very
beautiful.
strong possibility. So
yeah, 40 is also beautiful. Okay,
40 is actually my favorite focal length. So I don't disagree at all.
So do these color match more with like the Orises, or do they color match with the
Athena?
Yeah, Athenas.
Athena Rewind. This is very, very similar to the Aureus. So the character here, aside from that 1.0 look, of course, the character is very close to Aureus. It is important to note that this is an LPL mount lens. If you've got a PL only camera format, then that's still a good reason to have your Aureus 50 in your case. But with LPL, we are now getting into LPL adapters as well to a variety of other mounts. So here at NAB, we are showing prototypes for a GFX LPL adapter and an E-mount LPL adapter, with several more in development.
And you brought up First AC's pulling focus, like at T1. Can you elaborate on that more? Like, that's going to be hard, right?
Traditionally, it is very hard.
But
we have a new cam-driven focus mechanism here that gives us a non-linear focus pull. So to translate that into plain English, this lens stays easy to focus at 1.0, whether the subject is close or further away. Half of the lens, the focus travel in this lens, is dedicated to the more distant side of the focus range.
Interesting.
So it's still easy to just roll right up to your marks with this lens, even wide open. I encourage you to give that a try as well while you're here at the booth.
So Tilta and Viltrax have created the PL to E, PL to L, autofocus like adapter ring. So do you know if they have a LPL version? So then I could maybe put this on a Sony or like whatnot, and then the Sony does the autofocus for me?
So Tilta actually was just here yesterday trying out their AF system, and they actually have several Nisi lenses at their booth to show off that new AF mount of theirs. However, they don't have an LPL one yet. So they came and looked at that yesterday.
Perfect.
And the gears are already turning on how do we make that system fit for this lens.
And what's in the lead right now with the focal length that's being suggested?
Ooh, what's in the lead? Matt, what is in the lead for the focal length right now?
75. Okay,
75.
like I called that one. Okay,
And
next.
then on the wide,
So 35, 50, 75 so far.
that's in the lead.
Okay, well, that's not bad. I don't think you're going to do it, though. Meaning, like, I think you guys are going to go for a 20 or a 24. I think
As we
so.
get wider and wider, it does become more challenging to do 1.0.
Oh, okay, okay,
But
thank you. Okay.
that doesn't mean it's impossible. We've already broken the laws of physics on the 16 millimeter over here with the 65 prime, and for that matter, with all of the lenses. And I mean, last year with the announcement of the T1.418 this size was a remarkable feat. So making magic happen is what we do at Nisi.
So I am a Ursa Cine 12K shooter, so I do have LPL options, and I am going to purchase this immediately just for like creative purposes, you know? Even though I do own another set that I recently just purchased that I'm not gonna name here, but I am very interested in it. As soon as I seen it, all my friends were texting saying, please, James, go and like check out this lens. And wow.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. So do you have any finishing statements that you would want to say to the viewers?
So this lens, James, we expect this lens to start coming out in August. It's probably not going to be a whole massive group of them all at once. Despite the lens being fast, it's not that fast to manufacture something like this.
Yeah.
So we are taking deposits right now on the show floor for $50 for this lens to get in line. So I would suggest that you take advantage of that.
That's why he said that earlier. I'm going to be doing $50 today. That's why you said that.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
I get it
you
now.
Get in line for this lens in August for $50.
And like the price is $2,700, you said?
$27.99.
2,800, guys. 2,800. Okay. Thank you very much for your time, Kenzie.